These are some Amazon buildings over here. You can see one person walking down there. During the day, this area is packed with people. Also, nobody is out. It's a little strange. Oh, one guy on a scooter. All right, Corona Watch is on. It's happening.
Welcome to hell.
I'm just kidding. Hello everyone. This is very strange. I think we can all say here, nobody has really lived through this. I haven't uploaded in a couple weeks because a lot of my job deals with public affairs and government affairs at Microsoft. So I've been a little busy, but things are a little wild and I wanted to give an update on what it's like living in Seattle, which I guess is now known as the epicenter of the US coronavirus outbreak. The media has been a little wild about things. It's crazy everything that has happened in 7 days. I have been working from home. This is starting week 3 of working from home. Why Seattle? Of course it's in Seattle, classic. I just moved here and this is it, but it's more important than me, you guys. Essentially, if you just watch the news and understand, there are the most cases in the United States are in Seattle. New York is a close second. But a lot of people started wearing face masks, people started getting really weird about things, toilet paper started disappearing. It was just strange all around. So far, life is not that different. Well, now it is, but at first it wasn't that different. I was even scared to travel outside of Seattle because I didn't want to give it to someone, or what if I'm carrying it? I don't know. But so far, life isn't too different. It's just a sad situation for a lot of older people because they really shouldn't and can't go outside. You know what the ironic thing is? It was so shitty, the weather was so bad here, and now ever since we've been locking down more and more, it's been more and more beautiful, and it's so frustrating. The good news is, you're not told you shouldn't just go outside by yourself, so I'm taking a lot of meditative walks, thinking about my life, reassessing my situation. I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones. I don't have kids. Most of my family is not high risk, and I am very lucky to be a healthy human being. But for a lot of people, it is scary. And a lot of people in Seattle are kind of freaking out. As of yesterday, Jay Inslee announced basically what's essentially a citywide shutdown. So what that means is that every non-essential business is closed. The biggest issue is that I've just started getting bored. I'm getting bored, I'm getting cabin fever. I think my cat is sick of me at this point. A week ago, exactly 7 days ago, they were saying that Seattle was a ghost town. It's a crazy time to live in, and I was like, I'm gonna go outside and see if things are really like a ghost town out here. And so I went outside, I recorded a few things, which I'll show, and I was like, everybody's being so overdramatic about this stuff. It's not a ghost town, people are still out. I went to Pike Place Market. People were still taking their selfies, still at the gum wall, still walking around. H Mart and stores still had rice, still had toilet paper, and everything seemed like totally blown out of proportion. Skip to 7 days later, I went back yesterday to Pike Place before the announcement of the shutdown. One of the most popular clam chowder places that is impossible to sit at had one person sitting there. A bunch of different vendors were closed. There were still people out, which I was a little surprised by.
This dude who always plays the piano is still here, so life isn't over yet.
This is the original Starbucks, and as you can see, there's still a line, and people are not practicing social distancing. But it's what I'm really seeing. This street is one of the busiest streets for public transportation, 3rd, and barely anyone is out here. This is kind of weird. Today, I woke up and it was just like, no one is outside. I have been looking outside, I've seen a couple cars. It's now 5 p.m. rush hour. I see 4 or 5 people on the street. So this street is usually blocked up with honking people, really irritable. And over here, you would see a ton of buses just lined up where that little white car is, and everybody's honking and pissed off at each other. Even the people I creep on across the street are not here. No one's out. No one is really out. Still people are on their cars. The grocery stores no longer have like canned food, no longer have toilet paper, whatever, but I think that there's a common misconception here that we are going to be running out of supplies. That's not the case. I will say that I am only seeing younger people outside, which I think is a good thing that people are listening. And there's a neighborhood here called Capitol Hill that has a very high younger professional population, and I was seeing a lot of people out there. I also have been seeing lines out the door for dispensaries. So I'm wondering if they're gonna stay open. Are they an essential? So I think people are kind of just like, great, we're gonna hunker down, so let's just smoke a ton of weed. I don't know. But it is weird to be here. My mom was telling me about things I should start doing, and I'm like, literally everything is closed. All events are limited. If it's 50 people or more, you can't have it. All of the facilities in my apartment are shut down. All restaurants are really closed, stores are closed. And they called Seattle a ghost town last week, and it really wasn't. And now it truly is. And I'm living here with my cat. I think this is the time not to panic. Wash your hands, stay safe, do what you're doing. It's really having an effect on people's mental health. I had to buy a book yesterday that was a self-help journal to help with anxiety, because it's just a strange feeling. And I'm sure a lot of you are feeling this, but I just want this to serve as a message, I guess, of peace and calm if your cities have not been shut down yet. It's okay. Everything's okay. Honestly, Jay Inslee has done a fantastic job. And just remember that this is all about flattening the curve. This is not because everyone's dying, we're all gonna die, we're gonna run out of supplies. This is just to say, let's do everything possible preemptively that we can to slow down the spread of this so we don't get in a situation where hospitals and healthcare workers are getting overwhelmed. And I think this is also a time where, especially as young people, we need to be responsible as to what we're doing, what we're touching. I just want everyone to know that it is a weird feeling. It's a strange feeling out here. I have been living with my cat, basically. My fiance is still going to work. He's a physical therapist. He's still working. I know that people are working on test kits out here, but we've been working on puzzles. We've been trying to read more, trying to watch more TV, but I'm working like everything is normal. And I think it's just trying to educate yourself as much as possible. I promise more content will come out soon. It's just a little bit of a curveball right now, and I'm just trying to do my work, get that this is what the city is looking like. And it's eerie, but it's not something to be super scared of, and that everything, you know, it's going to work out. I hope so. And it's very important not to panic, you guys. Please don't. We're seeing incredible communities come together, and we're all working together, and I think that some good will actually come out of this. But just know, if you're thinking about what your city will be like when it's shut down or quarantined or whatever, it's not as scary as you think, and it's just a precautionary thing. Grocery stores are still open. It's okay. Pharmacies are still open. I think they'll even keep pet shops open. I got an email that the vet is still open. So just know that we're being taken care of and that it's not some sort of contagion movie scenario right now. So don't buy toilet paper, you guys. Stop buying toilet paper. Hopefully, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'll have some new video content soon, but I think it's just a matter of getting some priorities straight here. All right, and I haven't been tested yet, but I haven't felt sick at all. But hopefully we'll figure things out soon. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.